Hi, I'm Jamie Baker from the Review Times here with Ted Raddick, Andy Wolf. We're here for the final installment of the Review Times Chalk Talk. Fostoria,
Yeah.
big win. Overtime win over Rossford last week.
Yeah, it wasn't really a given with this game. Rossford had been down. Rossford had been beaten Eastwood, cliche, or not cliche, but that notion right there. You don't know what kind of Rossford team you're getting, especially
Right.
going on the road to Rossford. Rossford, neither teams have playoffs to play for, but Fostoria, they got it done.
And they have Genoa this week.
Yeah.
Tough way to end the season. We'll see how the Redmen fared. They're kind of an up and down season for them, but maybe they made some strides and can take something positive into the offseason. Big game this week in the area.
Oh, it's the biggest game in the area.
It is. It is. 0-9 Van Loo against 1-8 Arcadia, but throw those records out the window.
Absolutely. I mean, this is what small school football is all about. These two teams, not a lot of love between these two schools.
Have you covered a Van Loo Arcadia game?
I covered it last year.
I think we've all, at some point, covered a Van Loo
I
Arcadia
covered it
game.
last year. I saw Trevor Brubaker go for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground, and Arcadia won it handily. Maybe there's something that Van Loo wants to get back at Arcadia from last year.
It might be a little bit difficult.
Yes.
16 kids.
Right.
It's going to be tough.
They've made it through the season.
They have.
Good for them. They were competitive in their 2 non-conference games.
Mm-hmm.
I expect them, frankly, to be kind of competitive in this one. I don't think this is going to be last year's blowout.
It's going to be a fun game, a lot of pride on the line, and both teams are just going to be getting after it on Friday night.
They will hit each other, that's for sure.
Another game on the schedule, Hope Loudon travels to Cory Rawson, the final BVC game for the Chieftains.
Yeah, they'll be going to the Sandusky Bay Conference River Division next year. So they're gonna look to go out with a win. Sam Stickley's had a fine season. Cory Rawson has a pretty talented quarterback, so we'll see how it goes.
Really good. Hope Loudon's really going to be missed. They brought a lot to the conference. They had some okay success. They haven't had their best teams during the BVC era, but they've been very competitive, and they always came to play. That's one thing.
Yeah, this is probably a Hopewell team that was looking to make a larger noise this season. Haven't quite. I think their only real conference wins are Arcadia and Van Loo. They started off the season with a nice win against Ravenna Southeast, but since then, all they really have to show for is those wins against Arcadia and Van Loo.
Another team looking to go out with a win is Elmwood. Elmwood's got Woodmore, and certainly a winnable game for Elmwood.
I would say Elmwood's probably favored in this game. I was looking at Woodmore's schedule. Their closest competitive game is a 24-point loss to Otsego. Elmwood's been there with some teams. They were there with Fostoria. They were there with Lakota, Gibsonburg. Some of these teams that are looking right now to be stronger over this course of the season. Get Garrett Wright going, strong running game. They should be favored in this game.
Calvert Lakota is the other game. Calvert looking to maybe stay in the SBC race, and they're already in the playoffs. So, and Gibsonburg has Willard this week, so a Calvert win and Gibsonburg loss would give them a share of the title. So that should wrap up week 10 of the Review Times Chalk Talk. You can get all the coverage of all of Friday night's games and Saturday's Review Times.